Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB here on Tuesday. Jake Flynn, Alondra, Tate, all here with you.
Nailed it.
That was tight.
Oh,
Dead
that was
ass.
tight. I hadn't heard tight in a long time.
It was tight, though. It was.
Feels worse. The more we go into it.
The vocals, the harmony was tight.
Okay.
Dead ass, bro.
Yeah, dude. You're kind of showing you're not cool right now.
That's what happens when you turn 41.
Oh, exactly.
It's a gross number. It's a gross age. It is what it is.
I'm only 40. You are now into your 40s.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you've got 5 weeks.
yep. You're on the wrong side of 40, and I'm just at 40.
How's it feel? How's a 40-year-old feel? Good night?
Feel
Good day?
Great. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel great. Actually, no. I don't feel great. I can't hear out of my right ear.
What?
What's that?
It's been coming for a couple of months. I've woken up, and it's felt clogged. I even asked Etheridge last week. When he
Oh,
was
you
there.
did?
Yeah. Felt clogged, but after 20, 30 minutes, it just kind of
Goes away.
unclogs. I
Yeah.
don't know. Feels like
Feel
there's a
that little
vacuum in it.
pop almost, and it.
Yeah, a little bit. The last 2 days, I got nothing. It's a little disorienting, actually.
That's weird.
Yesterday, I woke up and I just literally couldn't hear all
Are
day.
you just waiting for tomorrow for Dr. Etheridge to come in?
Well,
to
I'm not
see?
going to be here tomorrow.
Oh, true.
And so I was like all day yesterday, a little disoriented a little bit. It's pretty wild. I did an ear
I
candle
could
yesterday.
tell you were in the morning,
Yeah.
but that's crazy.
Yeah, no, can't hear. I mean, I got a
Is
little,
your balance off?
I got a little muffle. No, balance is okay. I mean, athlete.
Yeah, true.
You put some peroxide in
What a
it.
stupid
Had to do this
question.
Peroxide?
Put peroxide on a cotton ball,
Okay.
drip it into your ear,
Okay.
and it'll bubble up. And if it's dried wax or something, it'll just bubble
Yeah.
it up and then drain it out.
My mom used to do a cotton ball with Vicks
Uh-huh.
and a clove of garlic.
Okay.
I don't know what the garlic did, but
Um,
probably some Mexican stuff. I don't know. We have some
That's
weird.
how you know it's
That's
good.
some weird remedies we got.
That's how you know it works.
Yeah.
Lacey did remind me last night after we were already in bed that we do have an ear irrigation thing.
Oh, like the candle?
No, I did the candle last night.
It didn't
and
work.
it didn't work. I mean,
Obviously.
stuff came out, but didn't work. But we have the irrigation, it's a water thing. You just spray it and you hold your ear over this bowl. And
Yeah.
It's
It's like a duvet for your ear. That's what it sounds like.
yeah. Uh-huh.
A duvet.
A duvet.
I thought that's a blanket.
Yeah, that is a blanket.
Not what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
A
Yep.
duvet is
that up.
it's a blanket that you put another blanket inside.
Like a
of.
comforter. or
What's the
something?
thing
What's
in
the thing
the
you put up your
toilet
nose?
that shoots up water?
Ah.
A neti pot?
No,
Oh, a
a
bidet.
A bidet.
There you
Yeah.
go. Close
I get
enough.
Way different than a blanket.
Yeah. They sound similar.
Yeah. Well, I like where your head was at. This shoot water.
Guys,
in
look,
different
those fancy
places
words,
for
not for me.
cleanliness. But yeah, neti pot. Kind of like that. I
Yeah.
guess.
But for your ear. Sounds gross.
Well, wish
it
me
sounds
luck.
like yeah.
because-
Did you try plugging your nose and going
Yeah,
see
it's
if it
not
would-
that. It feels like there is some sort of air vacuum pocket in it, and it would for the last couple of months, after 30 minutes an hour, or whatever, after I woke up, it would just kind of pop and it would go back out.
Try shooting air into your left ear. See if it shoots out the other side.
Yes, that's
Worth a
good
shot
idea.
at this point, man.
I mean, anything's worth a shot. I need to get it right, and I'm hoping this. Y'all. Fingers
asking your
crossed, pray
friend.
for me that like this irrigation works today because I got to go to New Orleans today, and I got to be on my game. It's time
Wait,
for
do
me
you
to
have to get on a plane?
time for me to put my barely know
No, he's
sports
going to
hat
New
away,
Orleans.
and I got to sell some hydration.
Now he's probably,
Oh, on
Kate
that
had
panel?
money. He would probably
Yeah.
go take a PJ just to go.
But still, like your
So what?
ear,
What are you talking about?
your ear
Yeah.
with the plane, that would suck.
Yeah, I'm not getting on a
But
plane.
good
Well,
thing,
I am
yeah.
getting a plane on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you got to
get
get
on
that
plane on
figured out by
Friday.
then.
I know, but I got to get it figured out by this afternoon. I got to act like I'm smart. I'm on a panel this afternoon, guys.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Performance Chefs Summit, who it operates. It's this thing. It's in New Orleans this year, and it operates within the it's ASPDA. I think it's the Association of Sports Performance Dietitians.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like every dietitian for every college
Right.
goes to this, and we go. It's at different locations throughout. We've been the last 3 years. This year it's in
Are
New
you
Orleans.
the only non-dietitian going?
No, okay, so the dietitians have their conference. Now, I think Chef Michael Johnson last week told us 'cause
Right.
they made this Performance Chefs
Yeah.
Association. This is the first year that they're meeting, and they're correlating it with the dietitians meeting because those two work pretty hand in hand together. So, chefs from all different professional sports teams, collegiate sports teams are coming, just like Michael Johnson, Chef Michael Johnson's
So
his
he'll be out there?
counterparts. Yeah, he'll be there. But I'm on a
Nice.
panel for the chefs, some sort of panel this afternoon. I don't know why. So they asked me, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? I'll be there anyway, trying to sell my eye to these dietitians.
Man, what if they asked you like a tough question?
I don't know. I was trying to think of what the tough questions would be.
Do you have like a go-to BS answer?
Yeah,
To, like,
I can
Walk around any question.
I can talk food. I can talk nutrition. I can talk hydration. It was actually a performance chef that pretty much guided me into my path with my high anyway. So I can
Okay.
talk about that. So, and that's why they chef had introduced me to the lady that started the organization.
That's why they
yeah.
invited you.
Mhm.
Not
It's
because
a good
they-
opportunity for me because I get to talk and it works with the dietitians, and I'll be like, there's a big conference we set up for tomorrow, like a big expo. We set up a booth and stuff.
Where's that at?
It is next year or tomorrow. It's at the I think the Hyatt in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Big conference center.
Yeah.
But the thing this afternoon is at Noki, which is the New Orleans Chef Culinary and Institute and Hospitality Institute or something like that. Not a big deal.
Interesting.
I think you're a little nervous.
I'm nervous about this ear.
So I asked your friend.
I'm not my best self right now.
I asked your friend, and it said you should stop doing the ear candling
Well, that's because
because it's gonna burn your canal.
That's because they don't like that Eastern medicine.
I'm waiting for you to be asked a tough question. You're like, Gus, I'm sorry, my ear
I
is
just
like all
can't
messed
hear. My voice has been. I've had a sore throat for a month and a half.
The acoustics in here are terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's an interesting thing because the performance chef situation has not been around for a long time.
No, I mean we
Like
didn't.
we
have
ate
one.
at the Pentagon. Like
we
how
did.
much gravy can I put on this chicken fried steak?
Yeah. How many cornbread muffins do I want?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. And then even when I got to Green Bay for the first couple of years, we didn't have any. Like it was a cafeteria.
Oh.
How you want your eggs? Like
Yeah.
here's some chicken. You want it fried? You want it baked? Like help yourself. You're an adult. Or certainly wasn't a dietitian. The first time and then I go to Seattle and we had a great cafeteria. Now it wasn't a performance type chef, but it was a
Right.
great cafeteria.
Yeah.
And I go back to Green Bay, and we finally got a new cafeteria. We brought in a guy that was a performance chef and dietitian all in one.
Yeah.
And he's the one that first introduced me to like sweat testing, like testing your electrolyte content and your sweat. And that's was like, okay, that kind of sparked me.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
It wouldn't have anything like that.
But that thing didn't that whole situation didn't come around to about 2013, 14, maybe.
Yeah. At the earliest.
And then I remember in 2006, I think it was 16 or 17, LSU hired their first dietitian. LSU did, because I was back here doing my high thing, testing athletes and sweat testing and all that good stuff. And they had just hired their first
Jamie?
one, and I was like, dietitian, a dedicated dietitian. That was Lauren.
Lauren. Yeah, we didn't have anything
Now Jamie's been with the Saints for a long time.
Yeah,
Jamie,
here too.
Jamie Meeks. She was with the Saints when I was with the Saints.
Yeah,
she was at school. She was in school with us,
right,
at LSU, and she's part of the panel today too.
Hey,
not a big deal.
Look at there. So she knows you.
Hey, Jamie.
Like, oh God, you're gonna get a question. You'll be like, oh man, they asked me
Hey,
that.
she texted me like last week, said, "Hey, I heard you're gonna be on the panel. It's great stuff." And I'm like, "Yep, y'all really need to hear from this washed up athlete for sure."
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, if it makes you feel better, like when
hydrates the Saints, by the way.
Yeah,
not a big deal.
Oh, there you go. Really hydrated. When I tell you all the time, like we ate outside on a basketball court in San Diego, and it was just, I think Dean Spanos owned a restaurant, and they just brought like whatever food over to the tent. That's what we ate.
Yeah, it's a little bit different world now. So you kind of wonder why these football players are a lot bigger and
faster,
stronger
and
faster.
Yeah.
Now
they got their own money too, so they can.
They do have their own money.
Do things outside of football as well, like to take care of their body.
They're real educated too.
That they are.
We were not.
No.
Cornbread. How much butter can I wanted to look like frosting on a cupcake.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
At a Bluebell station, if you remember that in the back.
Did have a Bluebell
left
station.
corner if you walk in.
Yeah, if you were under 10% body fat, you could go hit the Bluebell up.
Yeah.
Makes sense if you think about it. If you really think about it, that was like back in the day. We're like, yeah, chocolate milks. That's a good protein drink. Post-workout recovery, just slam a quart of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
That's when we were gritty, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we were calloused. Mm-hmm. And then Moffitt tried to buy the naked drinks.
Yeah.
And the school's like, hey, those are way too expensive. We're not doing that.
If anybody knows we're talking, I don't even know if they make them anymore.
They make naked drinks.
The naked, they're like little fruit smoothies in a bottle that you can buy. And it was like, Moffitt's like, these are incredible. It's like 75 blueberries, 2 apples, 3 bananas, a kiwi.
Yeah.
All in one bottle.
Yeah.
I'm like, great. And so we drink them. And Moffitt's like, yeah, I had to stop. We spent $75,000 on naked drinks.
Hey, he had coolers full of them, and it was great. Like we were all just like crushing them.
God, we would bring them back to our rooms.
Yeah, man, we're gonna stop that. Like we got in trouble there, you know. And then he had like a small fridge of them, like in his office, and you had to like kind of had to be a dude to go in there and get one at that point.
Yeah, you had to be well established with your veteran card.
Yeah. Some poor guys I knew would walk in there and be like, what are you doing? Get out of here. You ain't naked drink material.
I think we were the only naked drink materials that worked out in the afternoon.
No doubt.
I don't know. He saw something in us.
It's late in the day, but he saw it.
He saw it. He had been awake for about 13 hours at that point.
We had been awake for a couple.
Good, clean fun.
Yeah, don't offer the afternoon group if you don't want people to show up to the afternoon group.
Mm-hmm.
I say it all the time. We actually were dumber. It was hotter.
Mm-hmm.
It's more difficult than the morning group. Anywho's.
That is tough. Got us ready for this morning show.
Which you said you still.
I fell asleep at 12:30 last night.
12:30?
Yeah, that's on me.
The hell were you doing up till 12:30?
Oh no, just living my life, enjoying myself, relaxing.
Late? All right, we'll see how that goes today with the big day on a panel.
I feel great today. Y'all know why?
Oh yeah, we do.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
What were you thinking?
I just thought you were medicated.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
That didn't come till later.
Is there gonna be a video real quick? Is there gonna be a video of this panel?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
We just want to cheer you on.
Hey, just relax. Your boy can turn it on when he needs to.
I know you can. We just want to cheer you on. You're gonna do great. We believe in you.
This is my safe place here. This is the nest.
Yeah.
We're not in
the
the nest, trust tree.
Look, I didn't say I was looking for bloopers. I just said I want to watch.
Y'all should come down to the conference tomorrow. Check out the My High booth.
Who's going to do the show if we do that?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Don't
We got to
come.
work.
Don't come. Don't want you there.
All right. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right. As we always say, if your AC goes out, it's an emergency. Certainly here in South Louisiana. And as you heard Tay say, it's going to be in the 80s today already. So we know the heat is coming. It is right down the road. To make sure your AC is ready to go when that happens, that AC tune-up, just $89 for OTB. Listeners, make sure you mention OTB to get it for $89. They have worked with me 2 different times. It has been an incredible experience. Personable. It has been quick. It's been easy. It's been reliable. Go to emsair.net, emsair.net for Emerson Heating and Air.
If you haven't already called them and scheduled that tune-up for that AC unit, getting ready for the summer, well, you're getting kind of to that point where it might be a little too late at some point because that heat's about to hit, and you want to make sure that your AC units are ready to roll. Give them a call. You got an OTB special, $89 instead of the normal $130. So give them a call today or go see them, emsair.net, emsair.net.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Our Tuesday shows brought to you by Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website. Buildings, sheeting, components, CommunitySteelCo.com. Had them on the team. Always a pleasure to work with Community Steel. It is Louisiana Steel through and through, residential, commercial. Go check them out. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website.
Strong like steel. Louisiana steel. What? Taylor, I don't know if you matched the yellows today on the lights. The
Yeah, you got a
shades
more
a bit off.
canary
It's a little
yellow.
pastel-y.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do my best to fix it, man.
It's
I'm
giving
sorry.
Easter.
Yeah.
It's giving a little Easter vibes,
Yeah,
which
not-
is nice. It's
not
it's
really
it's
like-
a good yellow.
LSU Tigers, more like
Yeah, it's not giving you like badass
Okay, well,
steel.
Yeah.
All I ask
Yellow.
Community
now
steel yellow.
is don't blame me for ruining the colors and possibly the entire show.
Well, you
too
already
late.
did.
Well,
So
I mean,
You said it. You said it, bud. What'd you call it earlier? A bidet? What'd you call it?
duvet.
Duvet.
bro, duvet, bidet.
Like the
Look,
comforter.
what is that?
He's
French?
from Walker.
Yeah, what is that?
That
French?
is, you knew 2 French words.
We didn't even. Yeah, I know the words. We
Not a
didn't
big deal.
offer that in school. Okay.
there's no way a Louisiana high school didn't offer French.
No.
There's no
I never
way.
saw it.
There's no way.
I always
We
saw
had
the
it
thing.
at
It's like, you
small
wanna take
private school in Shreveport. You
But
had
you
it at
had to
Walker.
take a foreign language in high school.
Yeah, I took Spanish every time.
Every single time.
Even in college, because I had to take a Spanish in high school. I was like, oh, I already took that. Let me take that again. Never took French.
I tried to in high school take ESL.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Why?
English as a second language. Because there was a lot of people from Mexico taking Spanish class, and I
Okay.
didn't think it was very fair.
That's weird because I just tested out. So they
No,
could have
they
just
were in the
tested
class,
out.
just like snickering at the teacher.
Or maybe they didn't offer that back then.
And I was
Maybe
like,
they
well,
didn't- maybe they
this
didn't
isn't
wanna test
fair.
out.
They're getting an A+ right now. I want to take ESL.
To be fair, if they were from Mexico, the class was probably like different though, because they don't teach you like they teach you European Spanish as opposed to
Well,
like
I'm assuming ESL teaches a little different English than I learned too.
probably. You should
Wait,
have just
they
straight up
didn't let
taken
me.
Spanish.
You didn't take it?
No, I tried to. They didn't let me.
Probably because it's not your second language.
Well, neither was Spanish.
I mean, what if you wanted that to be your first and your second?
Yeah.
So what'd you take?
Well, I mean, I took Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was already in the class,
Yeah.
and I didn't think it was very fair. It's fair. It's like someone coming from France
don't
and
hate
taking
that
French
argument.
class.
Yeah. How hard did you fight?
Real hard.
Did you get Alvin involved, who's an attorney?
I did not get my
I will
attorney
tell
involved.
my attorney that you're not letting me into ESL.
My father is an attorney, sir.
Just saying.
No, I've never dropped the whole my father argument with somebody.
Yeah, well, you didn't go to Ole Miss, so.
I mean, well, your dad is an attorney, just to threaten him just a little bit.
Between your dad and your brother, you got some degrees.
Not a big deal.
Tell you what.
Hey, he's got one too from Big State U.
That's right.
Does.
Not a big deal.
It does.
That's called 3 minors combined to make 1 major.
I'm trying to help you here.
I mean, who can say that?
Not a lot
T-Bob.
of people can.
Not a lot of people can.
T-Bob preached it all the time about his
I don't have a minor in anything, so
Bingo.
general studies degree.
Sorry about it. Whoops.
Oh, bless. LSU softball is playing in the NCAA tournament in Tiger Park. And we talked about it yesterday. Virginia Tech, South Alabama, Akron going to be the 3 teams traveling to Tiger Park. Let's look at RPIs for the 4 teams that are going to be playing here in the postseason. LSU comes in at 13th. Virginia Tech comes in at 18th. South Alabama at 47th. And then Akron at 88th. And so that's how it's going to play out. And LSU is going to play Akron on Friday. It's going to be a 5:30 p.m. first pitch. And then on Saturday, obviously, if you take care of Akron, which you're supposed to, you'll play the winner of Virginia Tech, South Alabama. And the winner is going to be at noon. The loser is going to be at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. Right, so the losers of the first 2 games are going to be at 2:30. The winner's going to be at noon.
Really favorable draw for LSU,
It's not,
I think.
like, yeah, it's not
Virginia
horrible.
Tech, I haven't really looked at the rest of the other regionals, so I don't know, like, in comparison to the other teams and regional hosts, how favorable it is. But, like, for them, it's very doable. Virginia Tech will give you a little bit of trouble, but LSU softball is playing some of its best softball it's played all season.
Well, I mean, and South Alabama, too. We mentioned it earlier. You ruled them earlier in the season, so
Yeah.
that's somebody certainly that you are familiar with and you know. Yeah, Virginia Tech being where they're at, 46-10 on the year, 21-4 at home, 16-2 on neutral sites. So, 21-4 on the road, 16-2 neutral sites. This says, how in the world did they only have 13 home games?
right,
It's
yeah,
9
and
and
they're
4.
25 away games
Whoa. It's a situation there.
and 18 neutral.
All right.
That's interesting. I didn't do a deep dive
Yeah.
into Virginia Tech softball schedule yet, but that's crazy.
When I was in Oakland, the A's couldn't play in their stadium because a sewage line broke and there was poo everywhere in the stadium.
That feels very A's.
I wonder if that happened there.
Yeah, I'm thinking it didn't. I'm thinking, the A's it's a special place.
It was. I
It's
think
a
we missed.
special
we
place.
missed the preseason game as well, and we had to play 3 road games that year. Because of the poo.
So I'm looking up.
That's probably not the situation. I mean, and also like, you remember like the A's playing there and it being the infield.
Mhm.
That was awful.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. What is it?
I'm trying to look up why they had so many away games, and I guess them not hosting a regional was a controversial decision.
They were 18th in RPI, and to kind of give you an
Didn't
idea,
even want to host regular season games.
like
Yeah.
Oklahoma State is hosting 15th RPI. Now Stanford's got 16th RPI, and they're not hosting. They're
So
actually
they,
playing
like-
in the Stillwater Regional. So there's teams with better RPIs that aren't hosting.
Yeah.
So
So correct. So LSU is a 16 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're ranked
the
13th?
last
Their
Well, their
RPI.
RPI was 13.
RPI is 13. Okay.
Yeah. And rankings don't matter,
Right.
like when it comes to postseason. There was one year, like for college basketball, I remember Gonzaga was the number 3 team in the country, and they were a 3 seed.
Yeah, which like shouldn't you be a
That
one?
doesn't make sense. I mean,
Shouldn't
I
you be
would
a one?
assume that ranking should matter.
It doesn't
Right.
really, though. Mm-mm. Didn't even really
But
play
why?
into it.
They take so many metrics and do it in the postseason. You got your Ken Palm ranking. You got your RPI.
The what?
You got your
Ken
quad
Palm.
1, 2, 3, and 4 wins. You got it's insane.
Ken Palm.
Ken Palm.
Yeah.
Ken Palm.
Ken Palm.
All right.
It's like we're ranked this. Here's our Ken Palm ranking. Here's our net ranking. It's insane.
I wonder if anybody out there listening, it's the first time you've ever heard of that too.
Probably not.
If you follow basketball, I doubt it.
Oh yeah, don't do that. That makes sense.
Well, to be fair to Matt, since he's been on this show, LSU men's basketball has been horrible.
It's true.
Since I've been on the show, no sport has been very good, or none of the major sports.
Outside of women's basketball, you're probably right.
Mm-hmm. And gymnastics was great, but like the
So,
that's on me. I guess I started out hot though.
yeah.
Won a natty in baseball when I first started. I can't claim that one though.
Yeah, you kind of came in
It's
and
kind of a bandwagon guy.
Yeah, you were.
It was pretty much wrapped up by the time you got here.
But since I've
So-
started,
Aside from them not being ranked for them to be able to host, this is just interesting to me. So, like, they weren't ranked, but also they didn't meet the criteria to host. So, hotels situated
Right.
within the required limit. So, you had to be within 45 minutes. And also, graduation ceremonies were happening at the same time. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know why I just went down that rabbit hole, but
well, I mean, it's
yeah.
a fair question. It is still weird. The whole
so I guess
home
there's
and away
like,
game,
I
right.
didn't know that there were specific requirements in terms of like hotels and other events
Right.
happening for you to be able to host a regional.
I do want to warn LSU fans how good this Virginia Tech softball team is, though.
Yeah.
46 and 10.
So they've played, well,
They
that,
started 22-2.
but they've also played 6 SEC games.
Yeah.
They beat South Carolina twice, 8-4 and 8-5. They beat Georgia twice, 9-3 both times, and they beat Auburn twice, 9-5 and 6-2. Now Auburn's not good, but Georgia, who just beat LSU in the SEC tournament, and then made a run,
And Oklahoma.
and then South Carolina, good team too. They've been ranked for different portions of the season, so it's a good team.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was actually kind of doing a similar exercise with South Alabama because I was like, okay, they won the Sun Belt tournament. Like they're kind of hot right now. They're 1-8 against SEC teams this year.
Yeah, UL
And
Monroe
they've been
was the
run ruled 4
best
times.
was the best team in the Sun Belt this year, and they just didn't win the tournament. Then they got left out of the NCAA tournament.
Well, South Alabama's terrible away from home. I mean, they're 5-13 on the road.
Yeah,
Okay. I just keep reading these articles from people that cover Virginia Tech, and they're so salty that they're not hosting a regional. They're like, no surprise, the Virginia Tech Hokies are headed, and they're like, however, they will not be hosting a regional this year. LSU, which finished the year 37-13, is hosting the regional. Okay.
that's facts. Those are facts. It's good
My
reporting.
God.
Nobody's out to get Virginia Tech softball, I don't think. Like, I don't think the NCAA is colluding against Virginia Tech softball.
Hey, you've played 13 home games.
Out of
Like,
I'm questioning whether or not they have a field at this point.
Yeah.
13 home, like the whole season.
Yeah. They're not in.
so
They were just keeping they wanted to make sure the grass was ready for the postseason.
This article is
They didn't want to mess
so
the field up.
shady. The Hokies were also 6-0 against the SEC, including 2 wins against Georgia, which is a number 3 seed in the Athens Regional. Yes, that's right. The Bulldogs are hosting a regional. Wow, this person's salty. And then at the end, he goes, "Prove them wrong, ladies."
Oh,
no
God.
in an
Yeah.
article.
Yes.
In the like
Did he put a
No.
flex arm emoji?
he did. He did the emoji. That's cringe.
Seventh,
Can't put that in the article.
7th consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament for the Hokies, by the way.
But he's right.
Prove them wrong, ladies.
I bet the
I want
selection-
LSU to beat
I
them
think
so bad.
They should actually be like Marcus Freeman and Notre Dame. They should turn their jerseys in and
I
not
agree.
even play.
Yeah.
They're not playing.
You're
They
right.
shouldn't even play.
LSU only has to play 2 teams instead of 3. I can just see the selection committee though sitting there being like, Virginia Tech's up. Pfft, put them a 2 seed. See
Yeah,
how they
like,
like
what?
it.
It's like
See how they like
nobody's
that crap.
out here trying to collude against Virginia
That's
Tech
Virginia
softball.
Tech. No, can't host.
They don't have hotels within 45 minutes. Get out of here.
Cannot host.
Can't do it.
Wild. That was a salty article I just read.
I love it. Well, they're going to lose. They're
the
going to lose bad.
Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are hosting a regional. Prove them wrong.
They played 31 games before they had a home game.
What?
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Their
And they
first-
want to host a regional?
Their first home
Has
game.
that ever happened in any sport
Their
ever?
first home game was March 20th. I mean,
Does it snow up there?
I mean, yeah, but not that much.
No.
Okay, I
Maybe
guess
it was a
that's like-
snow thing. I mean, there were a lot of blizzards this
All
year,
right.
I feel like.
Should we look this up? Like traditionally, how many home games like Northern softball teams play?
Yeah.
I
I was
figured-
trying to see why they
got
hadn't
you.
played any home
Figure it
games,
out.
but all I came across were salty articles.
There's a chance Virginia Tech requested not to host. They're just way more comfortable on the road at this point.
So last year they played 16 home games.
Maybe it's a weather
What
thing.
about the baseball
In
team?
2024, they played 17 home games.
Oh.
2023, they played 23 home games.
Baseball,
I'm looking at that.
baseball's
right
17-9 at home, so they played a lot more.
now. Baseball played 26 games at home.
And 20 on the road, 3
Is the
neutral.
softball
So
team
that's
just not very gritty.
I don't know.
That's weird, right? 32 something games.
That's really weird.
And they're really good in those games. Yeah, they played in the Gamecock Invitational in Columbia, South Carolina, the Queen City Classic in Charlotte, the Georgia Classic in Athens, the Jan B. Moore Memorial in Auburn, Alabama. They played in the Hokie Invite, which wasn't in their stadium. It was in Salem, Virginia.
Makes sense.
So they hosted a tournament that wasn't at their ballpark.
Sure.
They played Elon in Elon, North Carolina. They went to Durham, North Carolina for a ACC series against Duke. Then they played Longwood, and of course, Virginia Tech traveled to Longwood for a doubleheader. in
Where is Longwood?
Farmville, Virginia.
Is Longwood also in Virginia?
I guess Farmville, Virginia, to be
Interesting.
exact. And then they finally played NC State in Blacksburg.
Interesting.
They had to accept their own invite to the Hokie Regional
Yeah.
or the Hokie Invitation.
I mean, they went and played at Elon and at Longwood. All right, we got some investigating to do.
I got my guy on it right now.
All right, you got a guy? All right, we got to take a break. We'll take that break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, remember you can have a chat right there on the homepage with a live agent. Remember, you can pick up the phone anywhere in the state of Louisiana, 318-225-9853, 375-04. Does not matter. Just put your area code before the 8s, 888-8888. You're going to have a conversation with the G Team. Speaking of the G Team, if you want to see what they're doing, you can check them out on social media. At Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You'll see what they're doing, not only with your favorite Louisiana athletes, but in the local community as well. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Get Gordon. Be a part of the G Team. If you have been injured, maybe a loved one, family member has been injured, and maybe it's a car accident, workers' comp issue, maybe it's on the job site. It doesn't really matter. Give Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys a call, 888-8888, and they can fight for you. Get exactly what you deserve. Be a part of that G Team. Get Gordon and get it done.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
It's got us. We're confused. All right. I know we got in a little bit longer than we expected there because, well, they only played
I got confused.
13 home games, and that number just jumped out to say the least. Let's go ahead and get this show started. 42 minutes in.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go see our friends over at GoFlowIV.com. GEAUX, FlowIV.com. You see the number right behind it. It's 225-953-8150. GoFlow IV Spa Health and Wellness. It is right off of Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Go to the website, though, that we give you because we can get everything scheduled right there on the website. You can check out all the different options that they have for you, memberships. All of that's going to be at GoFlowIV.com.
That's right, GoFlow IV. I think it's really good if you take vitamins, take like a daily vitamin, but only so much of that can get digested and into that bloodstream. Well, guess what? If you go over there to GoFlow, you can have vitamin IVs, get vitamized right there, straight to the bloodstream, right there. Feel better, probably look better. GoFlow IV right there, Jefferson Highway here in Baton Rouge, near Bocage. If you've never been before, you can go in there, set up an account, be in and out about 30, 45 minutes with that first IV. Get ready if you're going to have some adult beverages. Preload some electrolytes. Preload some vitamins for that. Or if you just had them the night before, it makes you feel better immediately. Go check them out. GoFlow IV.
We are going to get the full NFL schedule coming up on Thursday. But as it happens every year, there's games that are leaking out and games that are, kind of getting a little, here's a breadcrumb here, here's a breadcrumb there. And, people really enjoy the scheduling portion of it. Like the Broncos and Chiefs are going to meet on the first Monday night game. The Bills are going to open their new stadium in Week 2 versus the Detroit Lions. The Cowboys are going to play the Giants on Thanksgiving. So, like, those things are starting to kind of get leaked there. We'll get the full totality of the schedules on Thursday. Matt, did you care at all when you were playing when the schedules got released?
No. I don't even ever remember it even being a thing.
I was talking about this a couple of days ago on air, and I was like, the only thing I ever remember is when the schedule came out, finding the bye week, and then going over to LSU's schedule, seeing who they were playing, and if it was a good home game, then scheduling a trip to go back. If they were on the road, then didn't worry about it. If they were playing directional school U, didn't worry about it either. But if it was like LSU, Florida, which it was, I think our second year in the NFL, we both had the same bye week.
Yeah.
Then.
Was that second year or first year? I don't remember.
I think it was second year. Yeah, it was second because we would have played at Florida.
Oh, that's right.
Our rookie year. So that's about it.
I remember going to the schedule and being like, please don't have the bye week 4. Please don't, because week 4 is when the bye, or at least it used to be, is when that was the first week bye week started. And you did not want week 4 because then you had to make like a 12-game pool after that.
Yeah.
You wanted to be as close to the middle of the season as you could, or towards the end if you could. Yeah, nobody wanted that week 4 bye week.
No.
That's all that really mattered to us. Yeah, you don't really care in the NFL. It's like, you're going to play your divisional opponents twice, and you know that every other team you play is also an NFL team and really good at football. So it's like, you didn't really care. You're like, oh no, we gotta. It was a tough draw for us. We gotta go to San Francisco this year. Well, never like that. It was just, we play San Francisco. Where are we playing? Oh, San Francisco. All right, cool. I'll get a cool dinner there the night before. No, I would look at it like, how many California games did I have? Because you pay more taxes.
Well, I had a lot.
Yeah, you had a lot of them.
I had a lot.
That's the other thing we would do is we would go and be like, oh, yes, we play in Texas. Yes, we play in Tennessee. Yes, we play in Florida. Because you didn't pay any taxes that week.
Right. I'd look at division games sometimes, like as a noted Raider hater, when do we play them? Is it on the baseball field or is it going to be actual grass? Maybe some things like that, but like you said, like it is the National Football League. Everybody's real good. And you kind of like maybe a couple of weeks out, like, hey, who we got in a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
The Packers? Okay. Where's that at? Oh, it's at home. Thank God.
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
Yeah. So, yeah. You would look at it sometimes, but like real quickly, we pulled a pretty good division we play because you always have that interdivision. You
you play one from the other
we're
conference.
going to do
and,
this year we got the AFC East. Next year we got the AFC South,
Right.
whatever it is. And you're like, oh, they're probably a little bit down this year. Or, oh, that's a tough draw. That's a good division this year. But then, like, you think about that for like 5 seconds, and you just keep on going, living your life.
Alondra Tate, what about his fans? Like, do y'all care about the schedule release and when games are played and all of that jazz?
No,
You know the opponents.
I think I
You know the
care.
opponents and everything right now.
Yeah.
It's just going to be the format of when you play them.
I like the bye week. I like having like a bye week mid-season. Like you were saying, Matt, I don't want one too early.
Even late is okay, too. Like,
Yeah, I just
the more rested you could be at the end of
anything
the
before
season,
like
better.
week 5, not a fan of. But I mean, outside of that, not really.
Yeah, I don't think I really care.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
actually,
to know just out of curiosity, but it's not something that I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the schedule release. Like, I'm not itching for it.
I actually care more about finding the cool matchups now than I did when I played.
Yeah.
Like, as just a casual fan
fair.
that wants to watch and have good primetime games and like wants to sit down with my kids and enjoy a good game or whatever. They love seeing Carrie Underwood sing before the Sunday night games. Like, I care about like good matchups like that. And I guess more so, I guess it's really the Monday night games that you really, because everything else can be flexed. But I guess Thursday and Monday has the one that has to be pre-scheduled.
Yeah. And they can move those now, though.
Can they?
Even Thursday games, yeah, they can.
They
play.
can move, like when? How long?
I think they've done it. Tate once.
they got to have
think
pretty
they've
good.
Not
been able
many.
to. I think they've done it once, but they have the. They
I
have
do
the
not
ability.
remember that happening because
It's newish.
the logistics involved with that
I know.
is a nightmare.
I want to say they can. They got to do it 2 weeks out, and I want to say they can move. I think they've done it one time.
That's the reason why they've never been able to do it is the logistics involved with having to rent big hotels and get planes and buses and
Can you,
everything.
can you imagine if you had all your travel scheduled?
And can you imagine if you're a fan?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You had all your travel scheduled.
Didn't they do 2 Thursday night games the same week last year? They've been doing the 2 Monday night for like
Yeah.
2 years.
I don't think they're doing it this year, though. I
Okay.
think that's going away. So
I didn't like that
All right,
anyways.
we'll take a break. We'll continue on with this. Maybe some of the matchups that we'd like to see for the New Orleans Saints, and we'll do it when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com, pelicanroof.com. It is the website for Pelican Roofing. It's in Lafayette. It's in Baton Rouge. It is offices in both, boots on the ground in both locations. We always say it, not driving back and forth on the basin. They are there for you. You can see the 5-star reviews and what they can do. Your roof repair, roof replacement. They are the absolute leader. Now, they've always got something going on in the local community as well. It's one of the things we really love about them. They have a community tab. So like the Mother's Day roof giveaway, the Veterans Roof giveaway, Run with Roof is something we talk about here often. Like those are all things that they're doing in the local communities to help serve you. They want to do it. They are involved in the local community. Go to pelicanroof.com.
That's right. Pelican Roof, from humble beginnings to like the industry leader here in Louisiana in that new roof, that roof repair. They started back in 2014 and have done a fantastic job helping Louisiana families all over put that new roof on, keep their house safe right there. Go check them out at pelicanroof.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. So we do know, who the Saints' opponents are going to be. We'll wait till Thursday to kind of find out. And, maybe a primetime game here or there will leak before then. You know what they are in the division. They've got games at Baltimore, at Chicago, at Cincinnati, at Detroit. They're going to play Green Bay at home, Minnesota at home, Pittsburgh at home.
They go to Chicago again?
Las Vegas at home, Arizona at home. They're at New York, the Giants, not the Jets. And then they play the Browns at home.
They go to Chicago again?
They go to Chicago, yep.
That's a little strange to do that 2 years in a row.
Home schedule doesn't look too daunting, though. Of course, you never know.
That is, I don't think I ever remember playing the same opponent twice. I went in a division at home, and 2 years in a row. That's weird scheduling.
Well, you play every NFC team that finished in the same place that you did in the division, but that wouldn't be the case here.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not the case here. Chicago's a team to watch
Chicago would be
next
a
year.
fun game, too, if it was in the Superdome.
Chicago's going to be a
We
contender
could go and
this
boo
year.
Dennis Allen. That'd be fun.
Yeah, no, they're going to be a contender, though.
Yeah. All right, we'll continue breaking it down when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at Rejuve Medical, 13 locations across Louisiana. They've also got one in Mississippi as well. I told you last week, went and got the blood work done. And the thing to tell you how easy it was, like I literally did it with Harlow sitting with me. I mean, I was in, I was out. I'm going to go back here coming up in a couple days, kind of sit down, go over my plan for success, my plan to get me feeling like my youthful self, which I know Matt's already taken part of. Botox is something, got the wife for Mother's Day. That's an option there as well. A lot of different things they can do to help you over at Rejuve Medical.
Right. Botox, Brotox, testosterone replacement, peptides, weight loss, whatever it is. They got it over there. And it's all medically supervised. It's the best in Louisiana. 13 locations all across. Great staff. Incredible people to work with. Just get feeling like your better self. That's rejuvenatemedical.com.